Tiny. Shooting free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. That one misses. Denver in the lead. Butler with the steal. Down low for the lead. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for D'Lo.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Nelson. And that's not even close. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly. Set up that alley-oop.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Clark, it would...
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Key to lasting in this league is never get too high when you win and never get too low when you lose.
So the loss don't mean anything?
Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is like an anchor on a rope. You let it go, and it's gonna drown you. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you...
All right, you're up.
Oh.
Goes checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
So on the floor for Minnesota.
Pistons dancers, make some noise, Detroit.
Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Tiny, he's checked in for Augustine. The Pistons trailing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Tiny. Shot from 16. That one rolling around and rims out.
And you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
And Pekovic kicks to Muhammad.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. A different look here for Detroit. Caron Butler is checked in for Singler. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jody Meeks. And then for Minnesota, Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Anthony Bennett comes in for Young. And Wiggins is subbed in for Daniels. Here's Tiny. Nails it from the high post.
And for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. But that wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And Clark, hear about a special bond between players and coaches. Well, his old high school coach is here in the stands to watch him play today.
Well, Kevin, it's always nice to see a familiar face when you're in the NBA. And no matter how many gassers your former coach had you run while you were a sophomore in high school, still good to see his face.
Caldwell Pope passes to Tiny. Puts up the baby hook. That one off the back iron and out. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Ricky Rubio picks one up. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Urebko. Minnesota also making some changes. Hummel's checked in, and Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Timberwolves leading by 5. Levine kicks to Bennett. Pass to Levine. The dish now to Hummel. The feed to Jang. Baseline J on the way. That's good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tiny. That's good. Tiny's got his 2nd basket of the night. Here's Levine. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Misses the 3. Here's Butler.
This Tuesday.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly, with an almost entire new group here. Urebko's checked in for Monroe. Butler comes in for Kyle Singler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Tiny in for Augustine. Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Levine. Tiny, he's in at the point. Anthony Tolliver out there with Urebko. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Muhammad. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Good. That's now 8 points for Tiny.
Ricky Rubio, even from his days in Spain, has been known for his incredible court vision and playmaking ability. His knack for processing the game, for anticipating what's coming, and creating something out of nothing has been something that set him apart from a lot of guards.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Some changes for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Young, and Wiggins is subbed in for Daniels. Pistons trail by 11. 1:58 left in the first half. Here's Meeks. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Tiny. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. 3rd in three-point shooting. They were 6th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Man, Clark, you talked about the accuracy from beyond the three-point line, and yeah, they're one of the best shooting teams in the league. It's something they work very hard on in practice each and every day.
The drive by Rubio. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Bennett. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Tiny. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Some good numbers here for Tiny. He's got 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Levine's checked in for Minnesota. From 10 feet out. Oh, that's blocked. Jerebko, the pass to Tiny. Shoots a 3. That's good. Tiny's got 15 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Detroit?
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Detroit. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Timberwolves
down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
They get it back. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jerebko.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Tiny. Here's Monroe. And it's all evened up.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Levine. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a...